I feel like we're learning to live with a bit more grace, and that feels really good right now. So, one of the things that I've been working on recently, rather unintentionally, has been gentle goal setting. And I don't know how, I don't know that I can exactly define it other than as I've been doing the work to heal where I'm coming from and how I'm showing up, and the spaces where maybe before I would push because it was coming from a space of feeling like I was not enough. Now I'm trying to find motivation in a more gentle way, and a more aligned way, and a more sustainable way, and a way that doesn't essentially lead me to burnout. So this morning, my original plan was to get up, to kind of get into the routine that I feel like I need to hold for the next few months for a good chunk of the week, being that I write in the morning because I am working on my first book. But I didn't do that, and that's perfectly fine. I want to be mindful again about finding ways to be persistent and keeping a routine while also being able to rest when I need to rest, and kind of finding the duality of that rather than living in the space of like all or nothing. That's also a part of this process for me. It's kind of slow, it involves a lot of grace. It's not like we're not fully solved, so you guys get to come along for the ride, but I am and have kind of set for myself the intention, or I guess the space and the idea that I want to be able to fully kind of step into that athlete space of being able to run. And I think we're somewhere like this all comes from 75 Love and kind of exploring changing that for myself. We're no longer really in it. Like, I'm still doing 75 Love to whatever degree, but it's also become a big life shift for me. But this morning I'd planned to do my 5K test, and I still think that I want to do that. Not necessarily like a test of any means, but I want to get a good idea of what it looks like if I'm actually like trying to push for the consistency of doing that specific run for however long it takes, and to just get an idea of where my body is right now. Because a lot of times when I do runs, I don't always have the consistency of doing a run with the intention of having a distance goal and running it at one time. A lot of times I will do Peloton classes and they're fun runs and all the little bits. So as I'm like slowly shifting, I want to know where I'm starting. However, the last couple of days I have not been the most kind to my body with food. So gentle goal setting means that I'm taking a minute to try to decide what that looks like for me, and if it feels aligned for me to really push today, or if maybe I need to take a step back, go for a walk today, and then do my run tomorrow. But it is a beautiful sunshiny day outside. I think some of the other plans for today and for this vlog might be changing and adapting, but I feel like we're learning to live with a bit more grace, and that feels really good right now. So before we go out this morning, I need to spray perfume. Also, we have chaos as per usual. My hair is, I don't know that I love using this like that. I don't know that I love using the Dyson long barrel like I did today, because I typically like to use it more as a curling wand, so you really get the length, but it's still really fresh. So I used it as though you would just kind of pop the hair on it and curl it, so you get a lot of those shorter curls, and I don't necessarily love that for my face shaping, but that's okay. We're gonna work with it. It'll fall out. I really just wanted the root volume, but I wanted to show you guys these before we go out. So I'm kind of obsessed with the new Versace, I guess they're the chunky heels is the best way to describe them. And they're moderately sold out in all of the places. It's also not currently in my budget yet to invest in them, but somehow in some way they've already started doing dupes for them. So I ordered these guys. They are so tall, so chunky, but these are the kind that, like, despite the height, if you're somebody who wants to be able to wear heels but has a really hard time with the height difference in heels, and like a hard time with the arches in heels, this isn't actually that big of an impact. And I was gonna put them on, but I'm gonna have to show you a full frame shot when we get there, because I'm gonna be completely just out of frame. But yeah, these guys are kidding. The first outing today, I think I'm gonna do a full blog post on them, so check that out below. I'll leave the link for the newsletter. So my original plan was for us to do a bit of speed cleaning over a couple of hours, but I procrastinated that. So we're gonna do a little bit tonight, and then we'll do a little bit in the morning. Mostly because I just want to get things organized. I think I'm doing better than I was in some of my other cleaning videos, which is good. We're starting to get a routine. There are a few things that I've cleaned out that I feel like at this point it's becoming like an organizational thing, and I really just need to change the systems that I have in place. But I need to do a little bit of Googling, a little bit of research to figure that out. So the goal for tonight is to put up this laundry basket that I have been living out of and making little piles of and not emptying for the last couple of days, and then put some pillowcases on, and I will finish the last bit of my bedding tomorrow, which is going to be the glorious weighted blanket. It's like a pep talk to do that sometimes. Just it's a little tedious for my constant cleaning motivation, as well as to do like a nice bathroom sweep. I've done pretty good, and I think most of the drawers have been cleaned out, but I do need to like put things back in their place, empty a few things. I've been testing a few products that don't fully mesh well with other things, so they might need to go in the giveaway pile, but that'll probably be like a 20-minute clean tomorrow and maybe a 30-minute clean tonight, and we will speed it up, make it real snappy, and get some stuff done so I can stop moving the same laundry basket around like 5 times. official thank you for watching this week's vlog. I hope that it gave you a little bit of time to chill, to take a deep breath, to feel like you were just taking a moment for yourself this week. I am really excited to be creating more vlogs that just create a space for us all to slow down, to have a moment, to feel like maybe we're just taking a little bit of time for ourselves in our everyday life, to live in a bit of luxury and to just take that deep breath that we all so desperately need sometimes. So I love you. It is a good day to have a good day. Make sure you're subscribed. I upload new videos every week. And make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. I send out a newsletter once a week, and it's just a great way to stay up to date on everything that's happening in our little bubble, as well as get the best discounts, never miss a blog post, and get all the positive vibes, positive energy. Just have somebody kind of pour into your cup. That like internet bestie, hi, over here, that is all about making sure that you live your happiest and healthiest life. So I love you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.